Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to You Don't Know Jack. Let us play.
When you want the best, but don't want to
60
spend the most.
seconds.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
I think it's a loose ball here. They got a ball peen on there.
Can I get somebody here right away on the double?
Yeah, Cookie, names, thanks.
Okay, I got it.
I want to hear another question number 7 really clean. Really clean.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game?
One today.
All right, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
I am Rydo.
Smudge.
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like a full 21-question game?
Give me
Time to
21
get your ball
questions.
peen
All
down.
right,
You
if
gotta
that's
make
what
it
you
work.
want, your call.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B on your keyboard.
Lumbar chair.
I don't have the lumbar chair.
The ball
I'm
blew on the
prepared to go and
5K.
get
I
my
need
own.
another one quick, please. Thanks.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Oh, shit. Okay. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're going to lose cash, all right?
10 seconds.
And good luck.
9.
Okay, can we get the desktop out of here? Okay, we got a show here. Let's make it happen. Thank you. Let's go to black.
5.
Okay, this is for real, guys. Let's go.
We'll have a fantastic good time.
Under 18, make sure your parents aren't home before calling.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Woo! All right, how you doing? Nice to have you here. You're playing solo for this show? All right, let's do it.
We'll go
All
with
right,
the
come on,
random
hit me.
choice
We need a
here.
category.
Let's see. I think pornography and ornithology we've seen before. But that doesn't mean that there isn't
My
multiple
choice now,
questions.
and I want this one.
It could be
All right,
very
let's
much
see what
the
we're doing here.
forever
Pornography
category.
and ornithology.
There's
And this one's
3
going to be worth
questions.
$1,000. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Which of the following is not a bird? Bald-headed hermit, bush tit, cockatiel, or booby?
Let's go with the bush tit.
Ooh, I just got the most vivid picture of our 41st president's wife. Now, the correct answer is... the bald-headed hermit is not a bird. So, like the pigeon, they're often found sitting on the stoop in front of my building. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Let's go with think fast. I'm gonna try to pick things that are the opposite of my first
The
thought.
name in this category is
So I
Think
don't
Fast.
end up
You
picking
get
the
this
same
one right, you
questions
got
over and over
2,000
again.
bucks coming at you. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Imagine the aircraft carrier from Top Gun is sinking because it's too heavy. Maverick throws Iceman overboard to lighten the load. Iceman sinks. According to maritime law, what is Iceman? Flotsam, jetsam, ligan, or wigwam?
I bet it's Jetsam.
Anything thrown overboard for the specific purpose of keeping a boat from sinking is called jetsam.
Interesting.
So Iceman the Jetman is jetsam.
I just thought flotsam and it
Okay,
floated
pick a
and
category.
jetsam and it sank. Let's see. Let's do French literature as seen through hard copy.
This one's gonna be French literature as seen through hard copy. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. Hang on tight, cause here we go. Which of these titles could be used for a hard copy feature about Les Miserables? Cyrano knows the Bergerac, convict becomes mayor, you paid for it, your taxes buy drugs for NEA artists, or miserable people caught on tape.
I go with miserable people caught on tape. I don't know what hard copy is.
Miserable people caught on tape? No, that's the title of all the other hard copy features. Too bad you didn't pick this. Convict becomes mayor, you paid for it. The central character in Les Mis is a guy who goes to jail but later becomes a mayor, kind of like Washington, D.C., but in reverse. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Instructions for life in the fast lane.
Uh-oh, mess butt tit slime chair.
Always gets me.
Time for a
Tinker test
Of course, it may be very possible that All of those were gibberish
Alright, now
questions.
here's your category for this gibberish question. Instructions for life in the fast lane. The opening value is $5,000. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Okay, here we go. Remember, ignore the punctuation. With what song title does this rhyme? Live high, be hard, you fraud, Faye. It deals with musical theater. It deals with musical theater in the Great White Way.
Yeah, that doesn't help me any.
Last hint, it's located in New York. Come on, last train leaving for New
Something
York City, let's go.
Broadway.
Well, I take it you've never been to the big city to take in a show, have you?
Live high, be hard, you fraud. They dismember, please, the dear old mayor.
Give my regards to Broadway. Man,
Alright, come on, hit
the
me. We need a
answers
category.
are so old. The questions are so old. Let's do the old ball and chain.
Question 5.
Next up,
So much
the
has
old ball and
changed in
chain.
the world since
Okay,
this
this one
game
might
has
be a
come
toughie.
out.
It's worth $3,000.
And
Okay,
I
get yourself set.
am
It's
not
time.
good
The
at
sacred
remembering
institution
what
of marriage is symbolized
was.
on a coat of arms by a vertical stripe down the middle of a shield. What is this appropriately called? Disembowelment, agonization, crucifixion, or impalement?
I'm gonna call it an agonization.
Look straight ahead and say bye-bye. And here's the right answer. Impalement, perhaps the happiest moment in a new couple's life. How about it? Hit me with the category.
It's safe to throw at someone's head.
Number 6, it's number 6, it's.
The category is, it's safe to throw at someone's head. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. The word scuba is an acronym for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. What about Nerf? Never enough real fun, non-edged resilient foam, no extra retail frills, or Nerf is not an acronym for anything.
I don't think NERF is an acronym for anything.
Sweet. Nerf means Nerf.
Let's see.
Okay, pick a category.
Let's make out like a bandit.
Here's the category. Make out like a bandit. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Richie Cunningham is to submarine races as Keith Partridge is to apartment over the garage in Muldoon's Point, locker room, or Louis?
I'm gonna go with apartment over the garage.
Apartment over the garage? I think you might be thinking of Fonzie, and why not? He is really dreamy. And let's see the correct answer. Muldane's Point. If Keith wants to make out, that's where the action is. I guess it's hard for Keith to go parking anywhere driving that friggin' bus. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
To caught in the Spokane.
Wait a second. Caught in the Spokane. Caught in the Spokane, Washington? Here we go, Spokane, Washington. That's area code 509. Hop on a digital bus, boys and girls. We're going on a fiber optic field trip. All right, I am flipping through the Spokane area phone book here and trying to pick out a name at random. And how about Mr. John Woody?
I wonder if these are real people or not.
Mr. John Woody of Spokane, Washington, area code 509 for our fiber optic field trip. Let's see if he's home. John Woody. We're waiting for him.
Hello?
Hi, is this John?
Yeah, speaking.
John, hi, my name is Nate, and I'm calling from Chicago. This is probably going to be your weirdest phone call of the day. I'm actually the host of a game show called You Don't Know Jack, and we pulled your name at random out of the Spokane white pages, and here's why. I need to come up with a trivia question, and if you've got a minute, I was wondering if you could help us come up with a trivia question that we can...
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Great. John, you're awesome. All right, so, John, what do you do out in Spokane?
Oh, I work at a wastewater treatment plant.
Wastewater treatment, and what do you do?
There's a lot of recycling here. I'm trying to, personally save the world, but it's awfully hard, and recycling is fun.
Absolutely. I mean, collecting newspaper and cans on your back porch, it's great. So John, I'm gonna put you on with our producer, and he'll explain everything to you, and then we'll get back on and we'll hear your question.
Sure.
Hang tight, John. All right, we will be back with John Woody on our fiber optic field trip in just a few questions, but in the meantime, let's pick another category. How about it? Hit me with a category.
I gotta go with Mr. Rogers and British Nobility.
Yeah, man, come along to question it.
The category behind this question is Mr. Rogers and British Nobility. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. If Mr. Rogers were a member of the British peerage, ranking above a Viscount yet below a Marquis, what would his title be? Duke of Trolley, Sir Rogers of Make-Believe, Earl of Cardigan, or Prince Frederick?
I think I'll go with Duke.
Boys and girls, can you say choke? I knew you could. Here's what you should have guessed. Earl of Cardigan.
Just random.
All right, come on,
today.
hit me. We need a category.
Fred, Barney, and Lunchmeat.
Number 9.
Why not?
The category, Fred, Barney, and Lunchmeat. And
I
this
guess
one's
it's
going to
always
be worth
random
$3,000. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Now, we all know Fred Flintstone loved his Brontosaurus burgers, but which of these dinosaurs would have loved to have slapped Fred's ass into a Kaiser roll? Allosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Stegosaurus, or Triceratops?
Let's go with Allosaurus.
Allosaurus.
All the others eat
The
plants.
only
I
meat
think.
eater in the bunch. Okay, pick a category.
Let's go accidental candy development of the Renaissance.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Accidental candy developments of the Renaissance. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Alright, imagine watching this commercial from the 16th century.
Thou hast forcefully consummated mine chocolate with the nectar of thine peanuts.
No, thou hast violated the nectar of mine peanuts with thine chocolate.
What was created? Zagnut, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, Kit Kat, or Payday?
Problem here is I don't remember the commercial, so I'm gonna go with Reese's.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Could have
And
been Kit
remember,
Kat.
that has no wrong way to consume said peanut butter cup. Okay, we're at the end of round 1, now on to round 2. Now, we are 1 round away from the Jack Attack, and all the questions in this round are going to be worth more than a round 1. So pay attention, and let's do it.
So is this gonna be the fiber optic one? Yes, it is.
All right, we
it's
are
always
back for
in
our
the
fiber
same
optic
spot.
field trip. We've got John Woody on the line from
So
Spokane,
if you were
Washington.
just trying to
John,
find
you ready?
these, you would
I'm
play
ready.
the
All right, hang
first
tight. Here we go.
Okay, Nick.
category, always. And if you don't get it, then just make that.
Okay, John, what's our category?
The category is recycling.
I had a feeling. All right, this is going to be worth $5,000. All right, John, it's all yours. Take it away.
Which of the following cannot be recycled? 1, motor oil. 2, copper. 3, car tires. Or 4, old flashlight batteries.
I think batteries.
John, how about flashlight batteries?
Well, flashlight batteries can be recycled to get the mercury out.
Is it copper?
Okay, John, what's the correct answer?
The correct answer are car tires. Old car tires cannot be recycled because of the toxic materials inside.
All right, John, great question. Thanks for helping us out. We'll send you a T-shirt or something.
Okay, great. Have a good day.
You too. Okay, that was
I don't
John
know if
Woody,
that's
a
still
recycler
true or
from
not.
Spokane, Washington. Let's keep playing.
I think that
How about
we
it?
do
Hit me with the
something
category.
them. I've seen people do stuff with them. Let's go on Marriage Made in Heaven.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
The name of this category is A Marriage Made in Heaven. This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills.
I don't know
Get
if
ready to
there's
buzz,
mercury
because
in
here
all
it comes.
batteries nowadays
Which of the
either.
following sitcom men could the Brady's mate Alice Nelson marry and keep the same surname? Woody from Cheers, Darren from Bewitched, Mel from Alice, or Tony from I Dream of Jeannie?
So Brady. Who's the last name of Brady?
In case you're curious about the correct answer, Tony Nelson. Well, I sure hope Tony prefers the sturdy, mature, asexual type over the curvy, beautiful, magical type.
How am I supposed to remember any of these
Alright,
things?
come on, hit me. We need a category.
That's one. This is a real great example. Here, we'll do number one. Of just how unimportant TV is, even today. That
Next
5,
up,
10 years
bullfights
later,
in the French
no,
tourist
I'm not
board.
gonna
It's going to
remember
be worth
anything
$4,000.
that was on
Okay,
TV.
we're coming at you. Heads up. If French tourists at a bullfight in Madrid heard shouts of, what would they logically do next if they took the shouts literally? Become insulted, shower the matador with milk, stand up and take a bow, or start singing?
Let's see, stand up and take a bow?
Yeah, sit down. You're wrong. Should have picked this. In French, au lait means with milk.
Oh.
Okay, pick a category.
Let's go with animated nerds from outer space.
14!
I have no idea
This
what
one's
this
going to
was gonna
be
about.
animated nerds from outer space. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. Now, who is that guy? He's an alien. He fights with the rabbit who says, "What's up, Doc?" all the time. He wears like a broom on his helmet. What is his name? Is it Martian the Martian, Martin the Martian, Marvin the Martian, or Marvy the Martian?
It's Marvin.
Marvin the Martian.
do
Obviously,
remember
Earth
that.
doesn't have a monopoly on nerdy names.
Probably
about it?
because
Hit me
I
with the
watched a lot
category.
less TV when I was a little kid watching cartoons than what I watched as a young adult.
Hey, this isn't rocket science
Oh,
here.
well, we needed a random choice anyways.
The category is, who's that knocking? I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. There's a mezuzah outside your door. It must mean you're what? Wanted by a Middle Eastern detective expecting a North African gorilla infested with Austrian insects or living in a Jewish household.
I'll go with the Jewish household.
Living in a Jewish household. A mezuzah is basically a little container with Bible verses in it. Kind of like a temple, only smaller. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Let's see. Did you just have that stuff?
Flush your head down the latrine.
Ease your way with sour cream. 16.
The category behind this question is, did you just have that stuffed? You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. What two states' nicknames must be combined to produce the Show Me Beaver State? Wisconsin and Washington, Tennessee and Illinois, Colorado and Idaho, or Missouri and Oregon?
I'm gonna go with Tennessee and Illinois.
Ouch.
I should know that.
You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Missouri and Oregon, the Show Me State and the Beaver State. Yeah, I've been thinking about taking a car trip out there and
Pronounce
taking a
as
look
Missouri,
myself.
funny.
Okay, pick a category.
Famous folks from Boston and Chowder.
Here's the category. Famous folks from Boston and Chowder. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. Like all self-respecting Bostonians, the character Norm from Cheers prefers New England-style clam chowder, which is what version? Cream-based, tomato-based, bass-based, or egg-based?
It's cream-based.
Cream or half and half goes in New England clam chowder. And coincidentally, Cream and Half are two of my favorite magazines as well. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Works of art with attitude problems.
18. Wipe the slate clean. Number 18.
The category, works of art with attitude problems. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Okay, this might be a little bizarre for you, but imagine this. Michelangelo's David and the Sphinx of Egypt run into each other on the street. To be a jerk, David says, "Hey, nice nose job." Now, if the Sphinx wanted to return the insult, what could it say? "Someone smash your toe, loser? Looks like you have no penis, smart guy. Nice flat ass, you dork." Or, "At least I have a head, Dave."
Is he missing? Let's go with
Hey,
toe.
buddy, need a tow truck? In 1991, some maniac did a forced amputation on David's toe. He now lives behind plexiglass. The statue, that is. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
They may have reattached it or fixed that. Let's go with primary colors and inappropriate teaching methods.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Primary colors and inappropriate teaching methods. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. For this question, let's say you're an art teacher and you want to teach your students about primary colors. You take your class into the washroom and ask them to observe as you urinate into a toilet filled with blue water. To the student's surprise, the water has turned brown, turned yellow, turned green, or remained blue.
Blue and yellow would be green. Right?
It's now green.
Hey teacher, can we go back to finger painting now?
How about it? Hit me with a category.
She married my uncle in Vegas.
Question number 20.
Next up, she married my uncle in Vegas. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Hang on tight, because here we go. Which of these is a type of antelope? Chub, peewee, bastard toadflax, or dick?
Should I even guess? I have no clue.
Too bad you didn't pick this. The dick. It's a very small African antelope.
Wow. I mean,
Okay,
I guess you
pick a
just don't
category.
guess on some questions. That one seemed way out there. Let's go with, is there a doctor in this town for the jack attack?
Jack attack time. Soon as you see 2 words on the screen that go together, buzz in. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. Every time you're wrong. And careful, cause not all matches are equal. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Is there a doctor in this town? Remember that clue. Put your fingers on your buzzers. We're doing it now.
Niles Crane is a psychiatrist. I just already missed it. Monica Quatermain is... Let's see. Am I supposed to know the city they're in? I think I am. Oh, Doogie Howser is... Is he in Miami or LA? I know these names, I just don't remember watching these shows. I don't know if I ever did. Michelle Quinn, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, Colorado Springs. That sounded right. Bob Hartley. So Chicago. So I'm gonna have to just guess their locations. Cliff Huxtable. Not New York. I don't think. Really? New York. Interesting. Marcus Weatherwell be Honolulu. Santa Monica. Interesting. Niles Crane is Seattle. Then. And Monica Quatermain. Port Charles.
Pretty sweet, but the question is, how much did it sweeten your final score? That's the game!
Wow, surprised I even was in the positive.
Claire, when I think of you, I think of superlatives like great, amazing, fabulous, trivia geek with no social life, stuff like that. But don't
I
think because
really
the real
like how
truth
this
is-
game just punishes you for saying the wrong thing or guessing. I personally, from my own perspective, I think everybody should live their life like you should play this game. Just let timer run out and don't answer if you want to win. Just don't be wrong is way more important than to guess and potentially be right. However, when we got to the jack attack here, all I had to do was figure out the trick and I was able to guess the answers for almost every one of those questions without actually knowing the answers. So there are in certain situations ways to cheat it, but in general, you have a 1 in 4 chance of winning and a 3 in 4 chances of losing. If you're not sure, be silent.
The
In real life
defibrillator,
and
because cardiopulmonary resuscitation.
and I really
can
like
be
the
fun.
message there, even though it is a brutal message and a hard message. And with that, that is going to be this recording. So, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.
On the next Pico Boulevard, right after the season premiere of Buddies.
Hi, my name is Tammy, and I have a wart on my lip. I know you want to touch it, and run your finger along its hairy surface. I wish you were here rubbing salve on it right now. And if you're very, very good, I'll let you rub ointment on my other moles and boils. Ooh, I can't wait. Call me. They're throbbing.
Call 976-WART, $10 per minute.
We asked Saul and Myrna Glick what they thought of new Biggie's diapers.
I was traveling in Peru with my wife. I got cholera, which resulted in severe diarrhea.
Can I ask you how much?
25 quarts of chunky liquid stool. I needed a diaper.
He needed an extra strength diaper.
Anyway, this diaper did the trick. I mean, one Biggie's absorbed everything. I stayed dry all day.
He could eat fruit again. I'm going to recommend Biggie's to all my friends who travel in Latin America.
Biggie's diapers, for when life is on the skates.